Hi everybody, it's Tatiana, and today I am doing my October and November wrap-up. When I was going to do my October wrap-up, the U.S. happened, and I just lost all of my desire to do so. So I said, you know what, just do them back to back, do them together for October and November, because I didn't really read a lot in November. So if I do them both, I'll have something to say. And can I get kudos for doing Vlogmas and not making this two separate videos? Just thumbs me up some kudos, please. I would appreciate it. So what I do have to do is pull out my planner for my list of books that I read in October, because I don't have all of them with me since some of them were library books. So I'm going to start with the books that I read that I own. The first of which was The 52nd by Dayla. I do have a review of this that I will be uploading soon, so I'm not going to talk about that here. I also read Wild Seed by Octavia Butler. You all know Octavia Butler is my shero. I have a review of this coming as well. I debated about whether or not I wanted to review it, simply because it is like one of her older books, but Octavia Butler is my shero. So I have a review of this that is coming as well. Then I read some comics, and I read issue 3 and 4 of Thor. This is continuing the story where Dr. Jane Foster, I was about to say Jean Grey, no, Dr. Jane Foster is Thor now, and everything that goes along with that. Now here's the funny thing. On issue number 3, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, this is Jane Foster, and this, I believe, at the bottom is Thor's mother. This rendition or rendering reminds me of She-Ra so bad, like I was looking for Swiftwind. And I also read issues 5 and 6 of The Black Panther. Still enjoying this, as well as the revolution that's taking place within the people of Wakanda, and how that is impacting T'Challa, as well as those who are like his council and the other elements and factions that are being brought into the story. I am really enjoying it. It's, in my opinion, if you've read the single issues, or if you've already gotten the first volume, because I do believe that's out, in my opinion, this seems to be like a much more cerebral, thought-provoking comic series. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you've read this, because I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it because of that, as well as because of the story. I like the fact that it's the Black Panther separate from the Avengers and the Avengers situation. So yeah, if you're reading this or have read this, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Then I read Postal Volume 1, which I was very surprised that I liked. This was much more than I expected it to be. So this was a win. And then I started The Map of Time, and I don't know where I set that. That's nearby somewhere, because I just used that in a video a couple of days ago. But I started that. I did not make much headway in that. I think I got like 40 something pages in. My candle was flickering and I could see it. So yes, going to continue with that. I also started reading The Count of Monte Cristo via LibriVox. I did not finish that during the month of October, but I carried that over into the month of November, and I'm not quite finished. I think I have like 6 or 7 chapters left, so it's not a lot, but the chapters are long, and I'm really enjoying the story. It's nice to, and this is what I am discovering. Alexandre Dumas has had an appreciation for jailed characters and characters who are jailed under false pretenses. So It Seems. This is the second book that I've read by him, but like The Count of Monte Cristo is supposed to be a great revenge story, and that's why I wanted to read it. But I also wanted to read it because I've seen interpretations of it, and after reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and never coming across Firebad, I was like, okay, wait, how many other things have I watched that are supposed to be a representation of the book that are that far off as every interpretation of Frankenstein that I've ever seen? So yes, and I am enjoying it. I will continue along on this journey, and I'll discuss that more when I do a video later on this month. So look forward to that. I also read in November The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. I have a review of that I just recorded that will be coming later. I will say I enjoyed it, but I didn't. It's like, it's a very wordy review that was 20 minutes long when I recorded it, and it's one of the few, because I was so excited, it's one of the few reviews that I've ever done that if I didn't have an issue uploading a 20-minute review, I would not have done any editing to it, because it really flowed very well, but 20 minutes was just too long, and I had a lot of editorial statements that had to do with my appreciation for Russian history and the World War II time frame. So I edited it down from 20 minutes. You can thank me later. That review will be coming up later on this month as well. And then I started Valor by John Gwynne. This is the second book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I think it's 4 books in the series. And I'm on page 229. I was hoping to finish this during Tome Topple. That didn't happen, but that's okay because I'm going to finish it this month. This book reads a lot quicker, I guess, because it's fantasy versus The Bronze Horseman. It took a lot for me to get through The Bronze Horseman. I also started it during, on November 3rd, and then when the election happened, I took a ginormous break from it. I'm going to finish reading this month, and I'm probably going to do like 50 pages and a comic or a graphic novel, something like that, because I got ridiculous goals reading wise for this month. Anyway, that is all that I've read. Oh, no, I missed something in October. I read Vampire Knight Volume 1, which is a manga that I read in October. I probably won't continue with the manga for that. I think I want to just watch the anime. So yes, that's everything that I read for October and November, and I have already uploaded my December TBR. If you haven't checked that out, just go back a couple videos. It may be like 4 or 5 videos back at this point, because I'm uploading every day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.